A very good evening, my beloved listener. I know you're already seated for our program towards a better health. Last week, I promised we are going to talk about breakfast, but I visited my relation a few days ago and I changed my mind on what we are going to talk about today. We are going to talk about morning routine for a perfect day. I noticed that she doesn't have a routine. For 3 days I stayed, she will wake up in the morning, start pressing her phone, and by the time you know it, it's already 3 hours, and she will start jumping from kitchen to parlor, shouting up and down. No preparation, no arrangements, no plans. So I said the best thing we are going to do today is to go through our morning routine for a perfect day. The time between waking up and going out is only yours. And if you spend it right, your day can be splendid. Many successful people have accepted that they have a morning routine, and their morning routine has helped them to achieve new heights. Simply, being a morning person is not enough for actual success. One needs to have a good morning routine. A good morning routine ensures that you have a great productive morning, which in turn will help you to have a good productive day. If you are trying to build a morning routine, consider including the following. One, whenever you wake up, have a warm glass or two of warm water immediately after waking up. It helps replenish your body's hydration stores. Your body is already dehydrated when you wake up in the morning. It therefore becomes important to ensure that you drink a glass of water. Drinking a warm glass of water has many benefits. One, it helps in digestion, improves the functioning of the central nervous system, flushes out the toxins from the body, and decreases your stress levels. So, if you want to make it, if you want to be consistent about it, just get a flask, boil water, and put it beside your bed. It will help you whenever you get up. Just pick it, pour the water, and drink. It will make it to be consistent. Because if you don't do that, you may feel that by the time you go to boil the water, you may think doing another thing. Another thing you should do is immediately you finish your warm water, have your morning prayer or devotion. Very important. Sometimes when you want to do another thing, you may forget to do your prayers. So you do your prayers. Then make your bed. I know this will may sound funny to you, but some people don't make their bed. Even though making a bed looks like a tiny chore, it is one of the smallest things that you can do to start the morning right. Now, it has multiple benefits. Firstly, it immediately makes the space less cluttered. So when you do your bed, you've already set yourself up to accomplish the remaining task of the day. This makes the morning an actual good morning and encourages one to start other tasks. Then stretch your body. Few people prefer to work out in the morning, while some prefer during the evening. Regardless of the time you want to do it, just stretch your body. Stretch it. By stretching your body in the morning, you can help the blood flow. Further, it makes you feel active throughout the day. The next one, this is a must, keep the phone away. The temptation to check the phone immediately after waking up is high, but it needs to be avoided. Even scrolling through the news to know the latest happenings, which might look productive though, is not advised at the first hour of your waking up. Because scrolling through news and feeds of social media is a passive activity and it hampers the productivity of the day, as it is easy to get into mindless content navigation. And sometimes while doing so, one also loses track of the time. You may stay 2 to 3 hours there. Like I said, that my relation, she stays almost 3 hours trying to respond to every messages in hundreds of platforms she belonged to. So you should avoid that at least first hour of the day. So like I said, after stretching your body, rest a bit, at least 10 minutes, and then take a shower and get ready for the day. Getting ready physically prepares you to get ready for the day mentally too. So even if you are working from home, ensure that you dress well in comfortable clothes. This is very important because sometimes you said, okay, I'm not going to work today, and you will not take your bath, you will not dress up. You may not know what might come up for the day and you will start rushing. So wake up as if you're going to work. If you're not going to work, still wake up, do all the morning routines, dress up comfortably, and then head on for whatever you want to do. Another important thing you should also do is to create a to-do list and schedule the task. One of the most productive things you can do to start your day on the right foot should actually happen before you go to sleep the previous day. Make a plan. It doesn't need to be minute by minute itinerary. The best way of doing it is to create to-do lists. Firstly, list down all the tasks that you need to get done during the day. Then prioritize the tasks to identify the most important tasks. Lastly, schedule the task in a manner that the most important task is the first task that you complete for the day. Also, scheduling the to-do list will give you an idea on how you want to spend the first few hours of the day and whether the to-do list is realistic or not. You must not finish everything in your to-do list. You can carry over those you couldn't accomplish. So as soon as you have completed all the basic morning rituals, go through your to-do list again before you step out. Another thing you should also do is to lay out the clothes you will wear and make sure you have ingredients ready to make a healthy breakfast previously. Some people do it in the night. They bring out the clothes they are going to wear. If they are to iron it, they iron them. You've already made up your mind on what you are going to eat in the morning. Not just that morning, you start thinking, and what am I going to cook for the day? Plan it ahead. It helps to plan the small things that might slow you down. The idea is to avoid decision fatigue. Habits that get you out of the door in the morning without having to stress over decisions enables you to have more willpower to make decisions during the day about important things. Then, have a breakfast. To stimulate the metabolism, try eating something within the first hour after you wake up. It also ensures a high metabolic rate, which will prove to be super helpful to burn calories throughout the day. Choose healthy food as breakfast options to satisfy the energy required by the body. It will be wise to include fruits and vegetables in the morning meal as healthy options. We are talking about the morning routines that you will follow to make your day splendid. We just finished talking about taking your breakfast to stimulate the metabolism. Then, another thing is practice a few positive affirmations in the morning. Practicing self-affirmation ensures that you stay in a positive and confident vibe throughout the morning. It is also an act of self-love that manifests itself into positive energy throughout the day. Making these tips a part of your morning ritual will help you to have a good morning routine. Other healthy habits you need for your morning routine, apart from hydrating with warm water as soon as you wake up, you should also try opening your windows to get sunshine. Some people will just lock it, especially those that stay in AC. They will not open their windows. Open your window at least 15 minutes to allow fresh air come in. It will do a lot of good to your body. Form the habit of daily journaling. That is reading up a journal at least 30 to 45 minutes daily. It must not be in the morning, but also form it as your habit to read up at least 30 to 45 minutes daily. Anything, just read up something. Then, like I said it before we went on break, avoid pressing your phone. No phone pressing for the first hour of the day. Our lives are crazy enough with technology and social media nowadays that we don't need to ruin our mornings to worrying about what other people have said or done that day. Let your phone be at least that first hour of the day so that you don't read what will ruin the rest of your day or make you spend much time in that social media, and then you'll be running helter-skelter trying to meet up with time. Will you actually die if you don't check Facebook or Instagram in the morning? I believe your answer is no. Will it still be waiting for you when you finally check it out later in the day? Yes, definitely. None of that stuff is going away anytime soon. So you can just have a peep on the news headlines. At least get yourself on just the headlines, and when you have finished your morning routine, you can then sit back and read every other thing and answer your messages. You can respond to all those messages in hundreds of platforms you belong to later, but not that early morning. Give yourself and your mind a break from worrying about things that might ruin your day. Start your day instead by focusing on your own life, your own goals and dreams, and on the living, breathing people who are right now on your life and standing around you. Focus on that first thing in the morning. This is your real life. So do your best to start the day on the right foot. Get yourself to laugh. Laughter strengthens your immune system, boosts mood, diminishes pain, and protects you from the damages. Those damaging effects of stress. If you laugh, it will surely protect you from those stress. Nothing works faster or more dependably to bring your mind and body back into balance than a good laugh. If you are trying to live a healthy lifestyle, frequent laughter may help. Also, practice gratitude. Be grateful for everything. Expressing gratitude is associated with a host of mental and physical benefits. Studies have shown that feeling thankful can improve sleep, mood, and immunity. So, gratitude can decrease depression and anxiety. Always stay positive and expect only wonderful things to happen to you. Another thing, you should schedule some time for you. You, yes, you. Life wouldn't be much fun if you never got to chase your own dreams or have some me time. That is me time. We don't schedule that. We don't think about that. Make sure that every day involves something special about you can do for yourself. All right? It can relate to a goal or dream of yours, or it can be as simple as planning to have a warm bath after you come home from work, or planning to do something, just you yourself. It can be as small as just planning that when I come back from work, I'm going to have a warm bath. I'm going to think of what the rest of the day will be like. Planning to know what you can do to bring that laughter and smile in your face and the face of people around you. That will be a very good thing if you start that. Then another thing is to practice mindfulness. Sometimes it was all about, I was practicing meditation. But meditation is not mindfulness, but because I tried it several times and I've often failed miserably because my mind keep wandering away. I'll focus my mind and say, okay, I'm going to meditate. But behold, my mind will keep wandering from this to that. So my new thing is mindfulness, not meditation. I'm practicing mindfulness. So focusing on the present moment and nothing else. It can help. Just focus on just the present moment, what you are doing at present. For instance, if I'm washing my face now, I will focus on the feeling of that water on my skin, on my face. It will drive all those thinking away from your mind. When I'm eating breakfast, I don't shovel the food into my mouth. Instead, I will focus on every bite. Just be mindful. Be intentionally aware of what is happening around you at that moment. It's not possible to do this every day, though. But try to practice this mindfulness for at least 15 minutes every morning, just to center yourself. And remember that life is happening now, not yesterday or tomorrow. If we can imbibe this morning routine in our life, it will be much easier. It will be better. And you'll feel happier for the rest of your day. So let's try it. By the next time, we are going to, same time next week, we will talk about it again and we'll know how many of you have practiced it. I might open a phone line so that you call in to tell me how far you've gone on this. So that's the much we can have on today's edition. Next week, we are going to go back to our nutrition. Remember, we are talking about our nutrition before I diverted into letting us know this routine, morning routine. And I believe it has impacted positively to your life. And when you put it in action, you'll be happier. And until the same time next week, Stay safe, stay healthy. I am Ify Obi saying, stay cool for the rest of the evening.